grow up with the sense that where we were was where we were going to be. You know, we grew up with the sense that where we were almost didn't matter because
we were becoming
right. Something greater.
So I grew up with very tenacious parents, and you know, that idea that you can be anything that you want to be was something that was really drilled in at home, and I really believed it. You know, and I'm so grateful for that.
I have to say either my mom or my dad, because they're both really good role models and they've done exactly what they wanted to in life, so it's a really good goal for me to aim to be like them.
My mom just taught me that hard work pays off, and Mr. Hansen has taught me that to just persevere and to just try your best, you'll achieve your dreams.
I think my greatest influence has been Dolly Parton, because she set such a great example in the Christian faith, because the higher your hair, the closer you are to God.
My greatest influence is probably my dad, because like my mom and dad got divorced and he's always been there for me. Biggest lesson I've learned from him is just to keep working hard and stay in school and don't get caught up with the wrong people.
The blood is thicker than the water, so like stick with your family over your friends, because like they'll always stay by your side.
My biggest influence has probably been my brother and Tammy Anderson. Only because my brother has taught me like to never give up, and Tammy has just showed me that even if you haven't grown up with a mom, there's always somebody out there that can show you what it's like to have a mom.
My greatest influence has probably been my grandpa, because he fought for the Navy during World War II, and he just taught me that we have a lot to be thankful for, and that there's a lot of people out there that do a lot for us that we probably don't, that we probably take for granted.
Probably my dad. He's really taught me a lot, even though we always get in fights. He always knows how to go through situations that I don't, so yeah.
I would have to say my grandmother, because she always taught me to remember where you came from.
I'd have to say my mom, because she taught me to put family first and to work really hard.
The best advice someone ever gave me is just to never forget where you come from and never forget the people that made you who you are.
First step before anybody else in the world believes it is you have to believe it. There's no reason to have a plan B because it distracts from plan A.
I would have to say if you set a goal for yourself, work your hardest to reach it, and if you don't reach it, then it's okay, just keep trying.
You know, your mind is the most powerful thing you can have, and you know, you can overpower and overcome anything if you think you can and if you want to. And you know, I mean, I've grown up, you know, yes, being teased, you know, yes, being told I couldn't do things. Remember, I had a middle school teacher tell me I'd never be successful in anything that I did, and you know, it's things like that where you're like, I know what I can really do.
All you can do is plant your seed in the ground, water it, and believe. That is what allowed me to be in this position right now. I would not stop believing.
Being realistic is the most commonly traveled road to mediocrity. Why would you be realistic? What's the point of being realistic?
Just put up a barrier.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. It's done. It's already done. The second I decide it's done, it's already done. So now we just got to wait for y'all to see.
You never know if you don't actually give yourself a chance to find out, if you don't make that sacrifice and walk out on faith.
Stick to what you believe in and don't give up on things that you think you can't do. Like, always try to achieve your dreams and never give up. Live life.
Never let anyone make your decisions for you. Make sure you always come first.
I would say to do what makes you happy, no matter what other people say.
I think the best advice I could ever give would be to live your life for yourself.
Don't pay attention to whatever anybody else ever says to you, because what other people's opinions don't really matter.
It's a quote by T.I. It's in order to understand my train of thoughts, you have to put yourself in my position. You can't expect me to think like you do because my life's not like yours.
The best advice I could give is to never let people tell you that the things that you believe in are wrong.
My biggest lesson would have to be to stay true to myself and always be myself or others. Never change for anybody. Be yourself always.
Treat others the way you want to be treated. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Not to trust anyone 100%. If you can't trust yourself with someone else, don't trust someone else with you.
Don't trust everybody because they're probably not completely there for you if you're not really close with them.
Probably just to have fun, be yourself, and just don't be too trusting of people.
You can't always trust people, and sometimes you just have to do things on your own, and you really find out who your true friends are when you go through a tough time.
I feel like having a job, not really an experience, but something that you do, it teaches you it teaches you to be responsible, and it teaches you to the worth of money, I guess, and stuff like that. So that's influenced me a lot.
Parents getting divorced when I was little affected me a lot, and it just taught me that people aren't always perfect, and that your life doesn't always go the way you plan, but you have to make do with it.
Don't go down a waterfall backwards in a whitewater app. It's very badly. I referee and umpire sports, youth sports, and that's taught me a lot of just being disciplined and not really letting other people intimidate me.
I lost my mom in 2005, and it taught me never take people for granted. Never take your parents for granted, because it could be any day they're just gone.
I think life in general has just taught me that you always regret the things that you don't do, so you have to take advantage of every opportunity, because those are the things that you're going to look back on and say you wish you had done it.
Well, I recently have had people let me down in the past year, and I really learned that people aren't always what they say they are.
I've had family members pass away within the last few years, and it just taught me that you have to live life to your fullest, because you never know when it's your last moment.
The biggest lesson I think I've learned is that people that stick with you through the hard times are the people that are going to have your back all the time, and they're the people worth putting the energy in to keep in your life.
Well, a lot of people have tried to take advantage of me over the past year, so just be strong and don't be too trusting of people, and just stand up for yourself.
Coming from a single household taught me to work hard and always make sure that my family is my #1 priority.
When life gives you lemons, squeeze them back in people's eyes.